Hey guys, welcome. I'm Miranda Kay, and today we're going to be talking about Dear Evan Hansen. So it follows a boy, Evan Hansen, who struggles with anxiety and depression, and as an assignment from his therapist, he has to write letters to himself to kind of cope with those issues. One of those letters is stolen and is later found in the pocket of another boy who has committed suicide, and his family believes that it was written to Evan and that Evan was his only friend. In the beginning, he tries to clarify that he had written the letter, but in their grief, they just didn't connect to what he was saying, and he just kind of went with it and immersed himself in this big lie and kind of starts to believe that maybe they were friends. The book was inspired by the Broadway musical. The musical was actually based on the show's lyricist's experience of his high school's reaction to one of his classmates that had overdosed. So that's not something I knew going into the book. So I started off really liking this, feeling connected to Evan. I have social anxiety, and so a lot of the ways that was described I could really connect with. But somewhere along the way, I sort of lost it. It started to feel flat. I think the dual point of view between Evan and Connor, the boy who committed suicide, was just a little unbalanced. I just don't feel like we got enough from Connor. I don't think that there was enough character development there. If Connor was developed a little bit more, then the second half maybe wouldn't have felt so flat. As the book went on, I started to feel more uneasy with Evan though, like as his lies started to, unfold and like one after another, as happens when you lie. But I honestly almost felt like he believed that maybe they were friends at some point. Like the lies would just instantly come to him like it was nothing. It was as if he was living out what could have happened maybe if they were friends. And he had to check himself a couple of times on it. Even though I did feel sorry for Evan through most of the book, he was manipulating people. I mean, when you get down to it, he was manipulating them to get what he wanted. And that was friendship, unfortunately. So it's kind of sad. You feel sorry for him because all he wants is just to feel some love. But he was manipulating everybody to get it. Overall, I gave it a 3.5. I expected to like it more, but the resolution just didn't feel complete. There weren't any loose ends or anything that I could think of. There was just no consequences for Evan. And I think I wanted more point of view from the Murphy family after they found out the truth about Evan. But I wonder, with such strong feelings about this book, if I had watched the musical first and got connected in the way a lot of people did before this book came out, that maybe I would feel different and I would feel more connected to Connor and the Murphy family for that matter, probably. So while it wasn't bad and it was emotional, as a sensitive person, I think I expected to feel more, emotional about it and more connected to the characters. I think I'm gonna check into the musical. I'll probably have the ugly cry. For sure. So I know I'm way behind on most of the books that I read because I get them secondhand, but this goes to show that you just never know. Things that are hyped for a lot of people don't hit the same way, and that's perfectly okay. A lot of books that I love, some people hate and think are boring, so I just always feel a little disappointed when I don't like a book. Not that I didn't like it, but I guess I just feel disappointed when books don't live up to the expectation, because it wasn't a bad book. I just, with all the hype, thought that I would just really, really have a connection to it, and I just didn't. So I have a buddy read right now going on with The Housemaid. After that, I'm gonna have to probably read something a little bit light and fluffy, a romance or something, although I have some arcs coming up that are thrillers and fantasy, so maybe not. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.